Hello, and my name is Adam McGurk, and I'm starting my presentation on the model view controller, model for building complex applications. In this one, I'm going to show it using the backend language of PHP, with a web application, because the MVC way of building applications is language agnostic. And so the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take you over to this GitHub link of a app application that I was developing for actually BYU Idaho. It was an application for actually a transmitter site on the side of a mountain to monitor and do some other things, and it was called the Afton app. It's not finished yet, but it will be soon. But for our purposes, it works. And so the MVC stands for Model View Control, and it's a way of decoupling application architecture so that it's easier to read, easier to write, easier to reuse components, and it's a lot easier to customize and make changes as needed. And so we're going to start out with the control, which is really the thing that deals with the most logic. For us, that's the index.php. And it just checks here. It requires some files, does some check for the type of request, and then this is actually the login controller, and so it's checking and it's just doing all of the logic. It's checking if it's empty. It's validating that it matches the right patterns, and then it gets the user stuff, and it's the go-between between the view and the model. So this does all the logic that's required to get the data from the model to go and update the view. So this is the controller. The model for this specific one is called model.php. And this is really very simple. This logs login attempt. This gets the type of browser, and this gets the user's data. This is one part of the model. This is the part of the model that is specific to the login functionality. And this is, as you can see, it interacts with the database here and gets user data from the user to get the browser. And then the view is very simple. It is in this view folder, and it's the login.php. It's just the HTML and like the header, and the only PHP code here is for displaying. So if there's a message, it displays the message, it displays the header, and it displays the footer. There's no logic held in here. That would make it very hard to update the user interface without having to update the logic as well. And that is a very brief description of the model view control structure. Thank you.